we are green from the Kentucky Speedway for 150 miles of racing. As Thomas Geisler already having a look on the outside with Sepp Kinder right behind them. As we come onto the back straightaway for the first time. Drivers already getting aggressive here, 2 by 2 as we go into turn 3. As we cross the line to end lap 1, Gavin Sanders still leads from Thomas Geisler, Sepp Kinder, Oscar Frederickson up into P4. Patrick Silvassi, Matthias Strauss, Lewis Woodall, Magnus Heister, Alaric van den Bos, Robert Sader and Bart Feuerstein. As Oscar gets by on the inside of Sepp Kinder. Lewis Woodall having a look on the outside of Magnus Heister. Magnus cuts to the inside of the track, Lewis Woodall to the outside. Should gain a lot of momentum off of turn 2 and does so. As we look up the inside and the two make contact, Marnix saves the car. And Alaric van den Bos has got to be careful here. And Robert Sadler goes by for P8. But Marnix with an unbelievable save in turn 3. Oh, Oscar gets really close to the outside wall out of turn 2 there. The aero push really kicking in.
Yellow flag
and we have the first caution on the racetrack for Alaric van den Bos, who has crashed into turn 3. You just saw his car disappear from the track map. Fuel window is about 40 to 50 laps, depending on how much you can save in traffic, of course. So you're about halfway into a fuel stint. Probably not a bad idea to come into the pits and top off on fuel and take fresh tires. There they go. Just pushes up into the wall behind the car in front. The aero push kicking in there, and yeah, no way in saving that. So he is the first casualty in this race. Starting lap 25, we are back on the way at Kentucky. Green, green, green. As Oscar Frederickson is having a look at Thomas Geisler's P2 right away. To the inside he goes for turn 3. Thomas hangs it tough on the outside line and retakes that position with the momentum. Oscar going to pick up the draft again to try and have another go. And Gavin once again helping his teammate, giving Thomas the dirty air and Oscar the clean air, to allow Oscar to make it a little bit easier for himself. So he takes over P2. As Oscar Frederickson has taken the lead from his teammates. So Oscar is now out in front, leading a lap.
The yellow flag is
we
out.
Once again have a caution on the racetrack on lap 30 at Kentucky here. There you go, into turn 1 and clips the apron there. Gets just below the yellow line, spins his car into the outside wall and spins onto the middle of the track, but nobody hits him, luckily for everybody else. But Marnix with some damage. Oscar Frederickson going to lead the field to the green this time. From his teammate Gavin Sanders. Thomas Geisler still in P3.
Green, green, green.
With Kinder and Silvassi rounding off the top 5. We are back green flag racing here at Kentucky. Gavin gonna have a look to the outside, but whilst these two are battling, I quickly want to have a look at the battle for P5 between Matthias Strauss and Patrick Silvassi. As Patrick goes to the inside for turn 3 here, on the back straightaway. And pulls clear of Matthias there, takes over P5. But Matthias comes back down the front straight. To the inside once again. He goes and into P5 again. So these two swapping positions. Gavin and Oscar are going at it again. Gavin on the outside getting by his teammate. Thomas Geisler following him through to the outside line for turn 1. And he's going to have a go at Gavin here for the race lead perhaps. And he cuts back to the inside line with the cutback line. Very nice run out of turn 2. That is going to set him up for the inside of turn 3 here. But I don't think with the momentum you can really pull off that pass at the moment. But who knows, maybe Thomas can prove us wrong. Just like a lap ago, I don't think with the momentum he can pull off the pass. But he comes up the track a little bit there. He's going to make Gavin go around the long way. And Thomas Geisler led that time around. So So he's got the bonus point in the back for leading a lap, but I think Gavin wants this lead back as he tries to have a look around the outside there, but that line got closed off by Thomas there. Not sure if that was a block or not, but didn't look like it from my angle at least. Quickly going back to the battle for P5 just a few laps ago. That battle does appear to have been won by Patrick Silvassi for the time being.
The yellow flag is out.
We once again have a yellow flag on the track, and that's for Robert Sadler in the number 6 car. So like I said, we are inside the fuel window. From this point onwards, you should be able to make it to the end. And he tried to go into the pit lane there, and I think he just spun off the access road. Takes way too much speed. Car loops around onto the racetrack, and that's right on the racing line. And he does pull it back down again, but that was enough to bring out the caution by iRacing standards. And ending the third caution
Green
here
flag,
tonight.
green flag.
45 laps to go. Gavin Sanders picks up the pace again and gets a great jump on Thomas Geisler. Goes unchallenged into turn 1 on the outside line. He's going to try to do the cutback again like he did a few laps ago before the caution came out. Gets a great run out of turn 2. And Gavin gives him the outside line here. So Thomas with the momentum on the high side now should be able to get a good run. As we are inside 40 laps to go now. So Gavin Sanders leaves the inside open for Thomas Geisler to take the race lead. As Oscar Frederickson follows him through to P2. For just a brief moment as Gavin Sanders with the outside line pulls back by again. Ooh, that was a bit close on the back straight there. Almost contact between the two drivers, Gavin Sanders and Thomas Geisler, but they get away with it. Manix Heister, with a damaged car, is still fighting for P7 with Lewis Woodall. Of course, these drivers both had damage earlier on, but still going at it to fight for some more points in the championship standings. Oh, Thomas Geisler's off into turn... Where is that? That's out of turn 4. Onto the front straight, he goes around. No caution yet, but he drops down all the way to P9. Just as we were cutting away to some other battles on the racetrack, so let's bring up a replay from that. Out of turn 4, and I think... Well, I don't want to use NASCAR terms, but I think he just got error loose there or something, because it looks really strange. And he might have gotten an unsafe pit entry penalty as well. Oh yeah, just gets an unsafe pit entry penalty, so that's really going to ruin his race. He's got to get another penalty as well, which isn't really fair, but that's just the way iRacing works. And that promotes Seb Kinder into P3 now. Oh! What happened there? Matthias Strauss went into the wall there. Guy just looped around. That was really strange. You heard it in my reaction, I think. I have no clue what happened there. I just saw a car go into the wall right there. Let's find out what happened to him. It's a hard impact for sure. And he just gets loose. I think too much weight jacker. And the car just looped around on himself there. Yeah, that just confirms it right there. You heard the car get loose into turn 1. Tried to correct the car, overcorrected it, and went straight into the wall.
Caution, yellow flag.
And we once again have a caution on the racetrack. Please don't tell me there was a cell spin. Into the pit entry, and I think it was a cell spin. Takes too much speed and spins the car around. Very little downforce on these cars with the Speedway wings. So once you lose the car basically, there's no way in saving it again. So this puts Gavin in an awkward situation right here. Because we've got 15 laps to go. You've got Oscar Frederickson, your teammate, behind you, but Seb Kinder, Patrick Silvassi, Bart Furstein and Lewis Woodall himself are on the lead lap. And basically, they can do whatever is the opposite of Gavin. They can either take ties or stay out, but Gavin will not know what to do. So Gavin, if he is smart, is going to pit, because I'm assuming that's what everybody else is going to be doing with how this race has been playing out. And Gavin pits, and everybody else follows him in. So there you go. Gavin, not quite as unlucky as I feared he would be. We've got 11 laps to go here at Kentucky. Gavin Sanders picks up the pace
Green
again.
flag, green flag.
As we are back on the way. with 5 cars running on the lead lap still. As Kinder and Frederickson are battling for P2. And Patrick is right there, he pulls to the inside line. He's going for P3 to take his second podium in this league. So here we go, battle for the race lead between Oscar Frederickson and Gavin Sanders. Team orders, I would say at this point, knowing these guys well enough, are off the table. They're going to fight it out for the race win, nothing to gain, nothing to lose for them anymore. And here we go again, Oscar Frederickson doing the exact same move like he did a lap ago. To the inside of turn 3. Coming up to 3 laps to go now. Oscar Frederickson won at Laguna Seca last season, the final race of that season. Can he win again, or will it be Gavin Sanders? So white flag is out for Oscar Frederickson and Gavin Sanders, the two still battling for the race lead. With Patrick Silvassi in P3 having a front row seat at this battle for the lead, but the two teammates going at it hard. Gavin almost throws a block on Oscar there, but he is still on the inside line. Side by side through turn 3 now. And this might be one of the closest finishes in this series. Gavin Sanders to the inside, to the apron, and he edges a nose on Oscar Frederickson there. With a 0.1 second difference across the line. And Gavin Sanders wins this race. But Gavin Sanders and Oscar Frederickson gonna give us some donuts here on the front stretch to close off the season and close off this era in the series as well. Of course, this series will become the VOR IndyCar Euro series next season. So, it is time to bring up your race results for tonight's race. There you go, Gavin Sanders from Canada wins by 0.018 seconds. That's the difference between the two teammates. With Oscar Frederickson in P2, of course. Patrick Silvassi finishes P3. 7 tenths behind the top 2. Sebastian Kinder on debut finishes P4. Very nice result for him. Going into Season 3. As Bart Froestein finishes P5. Started last, I believe, but gets a really nice top 5 out of it. Probably a little bit more than he was expecting himself. So a good finish from Bart. So there's the schedule for Season 3. Like I just said, on the 4th of September, the opener at Silverstone, 29 laps, 150 kilometers. Same race distance for all the road courses. 36 laps around Zandvoort on the 11th of September. Then the next 3 races are lined up with the main VOR IndyCar series. On the 18th of September at Spa, 21 laps, 150 kilometers once again. Then we go to the Indy road course after a week break. Then on to the Oval on the 9th of October. Then we go to Road Atlanta, one of Oscar Frederickson's favorite tracks. So I expect for him to be strong there. Then we've got another week break until we have the final 2 races at Watkins Glen and Auto Club Speedway. And there are a few tracks, Spa, Indy GP, Indy Oval and Watkins Glen, that are lined up with the main VOR IndyCar series powered by Apex Stage Coaching. The champion of the Euro Series gets a free entry into the main series, which takes place later that night. Of course, the Euro Series at 8 p.m. Central European Summer Time, with the main North American League at 1 a.m. later that evening, which is 7 p.m. Eastern US time. Second and third place get a discounted entry fee as well. And there's also a small $30 prize pool involved in there as well, as a annual subscription to Majors Garage as part of the title sponsor that we have with them, title sponsorship that we have with them. So that's something to look forward to. Lots of different prizes for the top 3, so something to look forward to. And of course, as always, that will be live streamed by me on this very YouTube channel. So Saturday, September 4th at 8 p.m. is when I will meet you guys again for round 1 of Season 3. For now, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the race and the season. And yeah, see you on the 4th of September. Take care, everybody.